जय नमः। दुर्गा देवी माता की जय. We offer flowers at the feet of the divine goddess. We sprinkle water on all our ingredients and oblations as we pray for purification. Apavitra pavitra sarvavastam gatopva yasmaret pundarekaksha sabahayam tara suche. We ignite the flames in our tears. Om Deep Jyotir Para Brahma Deep Jyotir Janadhara Deepo Haratame Papam Deepo Yamrati Gretam Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Multi Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. We pray to the divine goddess Durga Devi. May you be pleased with us. Om Namaschandika Namah. Om Namaschandika Namah. Om Namaschandika Namah. We worship the doorkeeper of the divine goddess, Kala Bhairav. Kala Kalaya Vitmai, Kala Titaya Dhimai, Tanno Kala Prachodayat. Harim Batuka Padwadana Kurkvatka Om Namah Shivaya. सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरणे त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते. जगदम्बा माता की जय. मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया. मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
स्नानं चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो स्नानं चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
स्नानं चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो स्नानं चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
अर्घ्यं चराओ देवी मैया मैं तो अर्घ्यं चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
अर्घ्यं चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो अर्घ्यं चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया. मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
वस्त्रं चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो साड़ी चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
वस्त्रं चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो साड़ी चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
रक्षा चराओ देवी मैया मैं तो रक्षा चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
रक्षा चराओ देवी मैया मैं तो रक्षा चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
चंदन चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो चंदन चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
चंदन चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो चंदन चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया मैं तो चंदन चराओ दुर्गा मैया. मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया.
गंधम चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो गंधम चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
गंधम चराओ दुर्गा मैया मैं तो गंधम चराओ दुर्गा मैया.
हरदी चराओ देवी मैया, मैं तो हरदी चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
हरदी चराओ देवी मैया, मैं तो हरदी चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
सिंदूर चराओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो सिंदूर चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
सिंदूर चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो सिंदूर चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो सिंदूर चराओ दुर्गा मैया। मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्बम चराओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो दुर्बम चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्बम चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो दुर्बम चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
बेल चराओ देवी मैया, मैं तो बेल चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
बेल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो बेल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया। मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
नीम चराओ देवी मैया, मैं तो नीम चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
नीम चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो नीम चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
नीम चराओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो नीम चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
नीम चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो नीम चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया। मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
आरती चराओ देवी मैया, मैं तो आरती चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
आरती चढ़ाओ देवी मैया, मैं तो आरती चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
आरती चराओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो आरती चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
आरती चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो आरती चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो आरती चराओ दुर्गा मैया। मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया। मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी, मैं तो पूजा करूँगी दुर्गा मैया।
नैवेद्य चराओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो लपसी चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
नैवेद्य चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो लपसी चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
परसा चराओ देवी मैया, मैं तो नैवेद्य चराओ दुर्गा मैया।
परसा चढ़ाओ देवी मैया, मैं तो लपसी चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया।
तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो तांबूल चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
आचमन चढ़ाओ देवी मैया, मैं तो आचमन चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
आचमन चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो आचमन चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दक्षिणा चढ़ाओ देवी मैया, मैं तो दक्षिणा चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दक्षिणा चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो दक्षिणा चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
माला चढ़ाओ देवी मैया, मैं तो माला चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
माला चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो माला चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया।
दुर्गा मैया देवी मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया।
मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी, मैं तो पूजा करूंगी दुर्गा मैया।
प्रार्थना चढ़ाओ देवी मैया, मैं तो प्रार्थना चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
प्रार्थना चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया, मैं तो प्रार्थना चढ़ाओ दुर्गा मैया।
जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोधारिणी माँ। जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोधारिणी माँ। जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी। जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी। जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोधारिणी माँ। जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोधारिणी माँ। जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदोधारिणी माँ। ओ जगदोधारिणी माँ, ओ जगदोधारिणी माँ, ओ जगदोधारिणी माँ। जगदम्बा माता की जय। We join in expressions of welcome this evening. Om Dum Durga Namah, 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 Om Dum Durga Namah.
Sitaram, Sairam, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, and a very pleasant good evening to all. The privilege is mine this evening to welcome you on behalf of the spiritual leader, Pundit Sunil Seetahal Maharaj, and the executive and members of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation. So, let us all get into that frame of mind now as we get ready to listen to a beautiful katha as narrated and explained to us by our officiating Vyas, Panditji, Pundit Sunil Seetahal Maharaj. Sitaram.
Syāvar Ramachandra ki jai. We thank you. This evening, let us all bow our heads in prayer as we chant mantras of invocation. Hari Om. Chant with me. Hari Om. Hari Om. Varnānāmrit sangānām rasanam chandra samapi mangalanam chakaritaro bande vani vinayako bhavani shankaro vande shraddha vishwaswarupino yabhyam vina na pashanti siddha swantastameshwaram. Ramayan Sumiran. Jo sumirat siddha hoy ganenayak karivada vadana karahu anugrahasoy bodhirashi supaguna sadhana. Moka hoy majan pangochaleya girivara gahana jasu kripa sodaya prabhu sakala kanimala gahana. Nila saro rahusha taruna yaruna bari janayana karahu sumama urada sada chira sagara sayana. Kundailo samade umaramana kaduna ayana jahidina padhane karahu kripa mardana mayana. बंदो गुरु परतन कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि महामोहा तमपूर जासु बचन रवि करनी कर बंदो पवन कुमार प्रलवल पावत ज्ञान दर जासु हृदय आकाश बसहु राम सरताप हर श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रजा निज मन मुकुर सुधा बदनो रघुवर विमल यश जोदायक फल चार बोधहीन तनु जानिके सुमेरो पवन कुमार बल बुध विद्या देहु मुई हरहु कलेश विकार तुलसी कृत्य रमायना कथा करहु अनुसार आसन लीजे प्रेम हिता आवो पवन कुमार सियापति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय अयोध्या राम लला की जय वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय पुरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सियापति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. Before we continue, I pay obeisance to the lotus-like feet of all our Brahma Devatas. Matri Devo Bhava, I pay tribute to my divine mother. This evening, I want you to just turn to the person next to you and ask them, how are you? Ask them. Turn to the person next to you and ask them, what kind of day did you have? Ask them. Turn to the person next to you, ask them, you're tired? Ask them. You're hungry? That's all right, you're still looking good. Tell them, that's fine, you're still looking nice. This evening, let us join in the kirtan. Let's clap our hands. Let's make a joyful noise unto Bhagwan. Everybody together. Sitaram Govinda Radhe Gopal.
Sitaram Govinda Radhe Gopal.
Sitaram Govinda Radhe Gopal.
Sitaram Govinda Radhe Gopal.
Radhe Gopal, Radhe Gopal.
Radhe Gopal, Radhe Gopal.
Radhe Gopal, Radhe Gopal.
Radhe Gopal, Radhe Gopal.
Sitaram Govinda Radhe Gopal.
Sitaram Govinda
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा
गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा
गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा
गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा
गणपति बापा मोरिया
गणपति बाबा मोरिया
गणपति बापा मोरिया
गणपति बाबा मोरिया
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
राम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी
जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी
जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी
जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी
जगदम्बा देवी ओ जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी
जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा देवी जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी
ओ 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 जय 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 जगदम्बा देवी जगदम्बा माता की जय. We put our hands together. We listen to the opening doha. बीतरह वीर कह परमा जुग कीन्ही विचार जुग कीन्ही विचार एक सहस्र पूजा को भोजन यति को भोजन अति पार सिया पति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम. मंगल भवनय मंगल भवनय मंगलहारी द्रवउ सुदस रत अजिर बिहारी मंगल भवनय मंगल भवनय मंगलहारी द्रवउ सुदस रत अजिर बिहारी ताकु गुण कह जनक सुतय बन दीन माई राखु सुरपति दर मन जाई तातु देहि राम तातु देहि राम जय ही सीताई शरण बोले कहा बचन पुनाई जय राम श्री Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jai Ram Shri Rama Jai Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Tonight our katha continues from where we left off last night. And so Bhagwan Shri Ram and Mata Sita, they're seated now on the throne and they're now coronated as king and queen of this beautiful place called Ayodhya. But now as they're seated on the throne, what will happen? Something happens. As soon as the crown is placed on the head of Lord Rama and Mata Sita, in a distance, Bhagwan Shri Ram hears something. In a distance, faintly, he hears something. But this is being told as a secret, and it is being told whispering, and Shri Ram has the ability to hear. Do you know a person who can hear very well? Do you know though you are whispering, that person will still be able to tell what you are saying? Do you know anybody like that? And so faintly in a distance, Shri Ram could hear the whispers. And what is the whisper saying? And what happens when he hears? Listen, the Katha tells us. Sanamu kadehi kachu, sanamu kadehi kachu dehi nakala, hamisha hadehi kara kripa nidhara, nija jaya maya raki, nija jaya madhika hare binukta. राहु जय कह धर्म पिताता जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. Hearing the whisper faintly from the back of the room. What is being told, even in whisper, disturbs the mind of Shri Ram. What do you allow to disturb your mind? Let me change that to an easier question. Who do you allow to disturb your mind? And so his mind becomes disturbed. And so though it makes him unhappy, he pretends that nothing has happened. You and I, we pretend a lot. Is that true or not? Shake your head like this. Auntie Saab? So, do you pretend? We all pretend. You're hungry, you know, and you're seeing the food in front of you. But because the person who is giving the food, you really don't like them. They say, you go eat. You say, nah, my belly full. Pretend. You're smiling from ear to ear, but inside you're crying. You're unhappy, isn't it? When you give thanks with humility. Do you know that? Humility is the doorway to mukti, salvation. Being humble. I didn't come to dress up my body. I came to give thanks for my existence. And there is a difference. I came to polish and to shine and to dress up my Atma, my soul. For when I will stand in front of my Paramatma, my Bhagwan, my God. Tonight, Shri Ram hears in a distance and it disturbs his mind. Look at the person next to you and ask them, what are you allowing to disturb you? Ask them. Ask them. Look at the person next to you and ask them, who are you allowing to disturb you? Ask them. Hello, Larry, ask her. Ramurit, ask her. And Sri Ram pretends that everything is normal. And then pretending that everything is normal, then slowly Sri Ram continues as though nothing has happened. What is he doing? Listen, it tells us. Sugriva hare kana, Sugriva hare kana darshan deka, Prabhu ka hastana hare nadeka. Sing with me. Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram begins to show and to honor and to show appreciation to Sugriv and to Bibhishan and all of the beings who helped him while he was on his journey in the forest. And now he begins to show appreciation. And Goswami Tulsidas ji writes, he says Shri Ram spoke and he said to them, to all of them, you acted in my absence from the kingdom as my father, my mother, my friend, and my strength. Listen to what he's saying. You acted as mother and father and friend and strength. Can somebody describe those things in you? Can somebody describe you to be all of those things? A strength, a father, a mother, a friend? We live in a world among people. Our friends, they remember us selectively. Let me change that word. Conveniently. A friend in need is a friend. Tell the person next to you, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Tell them. Tell them. And so, showing gratitude, Sri Ram speaks. But listen to what he says. He says something that touches the heart and the nerve of every being who was there. Listen to what he says. Listen to what Sri Ram is saying. Naat sakala muni, naat sakala muni dehi na bhai, avatar gar kahari sujai. Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, he's praising them for their dutifulness. Not beautifulness, their dutifulness. What is the difference with beauty and duty? When you do your duty to the best of your ability, your beauty shines. Do you believe that? He's thanking them and showing gratitude for their dutifulness. And Sri Ram says, my emotion is beyond words. There are no amount of words that I can express to you to symbolize how grateful I am. We live in a world among people that you will give your very existence for, but they always treat you in an ungrateful way. Is that true? And so, Sri Ram uttering these words, though he was praising all of them, they still had something in their mind. What did they have in their mind? Listen, Goswami Tulsidas ji writes, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Sing with me. Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. नाथ सात मुनिय भाई अयत बगिरी चर मन सूचाई मन सूझाई। मुनि तब भाषु कहा बन सुर पाई। परम प्रभु कहा देहि न लाई, देहि न लाई। Sing with me. जय राम श्री राम, जय जय रामा। श्री राम जय रामा, जय जय रामा, जय जय रामा। Shri Ram was praising everybody there. But do you know everybody there? Though Shri Ram was singing their praises and showing gratitude and expressing love and expressing appreciation, do you know they were still envious? Do you know they were still envious? You could never do enough for an ungrateful person. Is that true or not? You could never do enough for an ungrateful person. The people you give your all still look at you and say, you did nothing for me. There is a proverb that says, you could take the horse to the well, but you cannot force the horse to. My existence, my gift of human existence is to help and to guide you onto the pathway of bhakti, devotion. But I could teach you to pray. I could show you to pray. I could encourage you to pray, but I cannot force you to pray. My job is to remind you that amidst all the party and lime and fat and rum and all of those things, none of those things will benefit your soul. And a time will come when your soul will stand in regret in front of Paramatma, Bhagwan. And you can't tell him I didn't know, because he'll remind you of the many times you were reminded. As you get older, and you celebrate existence, you celebrate one step closer. Do you know? One step closer, Uncle Harry. Not a pension, but through the tension of life, one step closer to Bhagwan, to God. I don't know about you, but I have adopted a new philosophy. I love you. Hello, hi, goodbye. I've adopted a new philosophy that I ought to be my best friend. I've adopted a new philosophy. Eat little and live. I've developed a new philosophy. Santosham paramam sukham. The doorway to mukti, salvation, is learning to be contented. Learning to be happy with what God has blessed you with. Because if you depend on man to bless you, you're in real trouble. I have learned that. Tonight, all of the beings there, they're jealous. And you know what they're jealous? They're jealous about a person. Shri Ram didn't even mention his name. Shri Ram did not even give him a thank you or anything. And they're still jealous. Do you know much people, they're envious of you for no reason at all? Do you know much people, they dislike you for no reason at all? Well, I want to tell you, continue to shine and continue to be the best version of yourself. They are all envious of Lord Hanuman. No thanks, no mention, nothing would have been said about Lord Hanuman. And they are envious of Lord Hanuman. But in a distance, Shri Ram continues to hear the chatter. And hearing the chatter, he begins to hear and pay attention to what is being said. And this aggravates him even further. Have you ever slept in a room with somebody else? Maybe when you go abroad, and whole night they're in their suitcase, and in their suitcase have a set of bag and chore whole night. When you're trying to sleep, they're digging. How does that affect you? How does that affect you? It says, Shri Ram is affected by these whispers. And so he decides He decides to remain calm. But then some being comes to him. Who is coming to him? Listen, it tells us. Badra nadehi kaha sumero hunata Raghupati da kaha dehi bidata Dehi bidata. Together. Jai Ram Shri Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. One of Sri Ram's companion. Have you ever heard that word companion before? What does that word companion mean? One of Sri Ram's companion comes to his ears, and his companion's name is Bhadra. Bhadra comes to the ear of Sri Ram. Your companion is supposed to be your best. Do you have best friends? Hello, Auntie Radhika, do you have best friends? President, do you have best friends? Bhadra goes to the ears of Sri Ram, and Bhadra says, Rama, did you hear? Did you hear what is being said? Did you listen to what is being said? There is a rumor being spread about Mata Sita. And so all of the beings in Ayodhya, they're now very confused because of what they're hearing. Oh Rama, what will we do? Tonight, turn to the person next to you and ask them, what we gonna do? Ask them. Ask them. Carol, talk to Hannah. Lisa, talk to Hannah. Ask her, what we gonna do? Chano, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Bhadra, he looks at Sri Ram and he says, Rama, what will we do? A time comes in our life when we become so confused and we don't know what we will do. We don't know where to turn to. We don't know who to turn to. We don't know what our fate will be. Well, I want to tell you, never give up. Never give up. Because in your weakest, most darkest moments, Bhagwan will send somebody if he can't come. If God can't come, he will send some aid. And so Bhadra asking, what will we do? Sri Ram decides to do something. What does he do? Listen. Goswami Tulsidas Ji writes, Ramchandra, Ramchandra, Ram pyara naam. Ramchandra, Ramchandra, Ram pyara naam. Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Sukhi kaha sarama, Sukhi kaha sarama, Bhajan kalala. Jai gat upar ubhara. Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram, he slips off the throne and he moves away from everybody. And moving away from everybody, he wears the clothing of a sadhu. How does a sadhu dress? How does a sadhu dress? Long ago you were having the Bhagavad Yajna, and the sadhu will leave his home and he will come and stay in the Yajnashala. Everybody sleeping on bed and mattress and sponge, and the sadhu sleeping on a pal. You know what's a pal? You know why they call it a pal? Your pal is your best friend. Huh? Your bed is your best friend. A time comes when you say, you yourself say, all I've seen is my bed. Huh? Your best friend. The sadhu sleeps on the pal. And sleeping on the pal, the sadhu will wear the dhoti. And you know what the sadhu will do? In between the sessions of the worship, the sadhu will take off his dhoti and wash it with his own hands so, and hang it up on a tree to dry. When you go to the Yajna Shala, you've seen dhoti hang up everywhere like ornament. In a day and an age that we live in, when there are washing machines and dryer, detergent and fabric softener, somebody had to watch you and say, "You babe, how you smelling so?" Even the cleanest clothes gets dirty. Do you believe that? Let me tell you what I mean. When you go to the bathroom and you bathe, and you come out of the bathroom, is your body clean or dirty? After you have shampooed and soap, is your body clean or dirty? Hello? Your body clean or dirty after you bathe? Clean. You wipe your skin with what? With what? With a towel, isn't it? Then how does the towel get dirty? Excuse? How does the towel get dirty? Hello? Are you all awake? How does the towel get dirty if you bathe and your body is clean? Did you give thought to that? And if you don't hang up that towel good, you know how it smells? It smells just like how some of you smell. Because you swear that you get hung up somewhere the wrong way. In the age and the day that we live in, hygiene is important. Always remember, cleanliness is next to. Cleanliness is not only the way you keep your home, but cleanliness is the way that you keep your body. Your body. Your body is your gift from Bhagwan. And how you treat your body is your gift back to Bhagwan. And so, what will happen? Shri Ram takes the disguise of a sadhu, wearing his simple clothing, and he goes into the village and he sits at the bank of the river. But sitting at the bank of the river, something happens. Jal pich marat piyasa dhobe hare bhajani ko. Jal pich marat piyasa dhobe hare bhajani ko. O jal pich marat piyasa dhobe hare bhajani ko. In the river, there is a dhobi. Who is a dhobi? There is a dhobi in the river. Who is a dhobi? A dhobi is a washerman. A dhobi is a washerman. The washerman is in the river. And the washerman goes into the river. Why? To wash clothes. But as the dhobi is standing in the river, what will happen? The dhobi is doing something. What is he doing? Jal pich marat piyasa dhobe hare bhajani ko. Jal pich marat piyasa dhobe hare bhajani ko. O jal pich marat piyasa dhobe hare bhajani ko. The dhobi is talking 10 miles an hour, and the dhobi has forgotten his task. He's busy talking and he has forgotten his work. Do you know much people spend their whole life talking and not doing any action? You call me and I can't answer the phone and you get vexed. But you think that I am sitting down home like you, doing nothing. But that is not the case. From 12 o'clock last night until I just came here, I have 52,000 WhatsApp messages. How much can I read? Who am I going to talk to? WhatsApp sent me a warning that I need to clear my WhatsApp. Or else, I don't know, I couldn't read the whole long disclaimer. And I started to sweat. I said, should I deactivate WhatsApp? But then when you try to call me on WhatsApp and you can't get me, you say, you get big. I too small for he. Well, this small me loves and remembers all of you. But I can't say the same for you. Because you remember me because today is my birthday. But what about all the other days? My birthday is not one day. My birthday is every day of my life. My birthday is not one day. And I don't celebrate birthday and stick cake one day. I stick a cake every Friday. I don't know about you. I don't know how long I have to live again. I eaten cake for so. I singing happy birthday. Call me crazy, call me greedy, call me fat, call me whatever you want to call me. I'll just add it to the list of names that have already been called. But I am enjoying existence, and you should enjoy yours. Turn to the person next to you and ask them, you enjoying your existence? Ask them. Auntie Maini, ask them. You enjoying your existence? Ask them. Tell them, say it only have one way. Tell them it only have one way. Sonia, tell her it only have one way. And tell her that way is you have to learn to mind your own business. Tell them. Only one way. You'll ever enjoy your existence when you learn to look after you. And so, what will happen? The Dhobi standing in the river. What is he doing? The Dhobi sees in a distance Shri Ram disguised, not knowing that it is Shri Ram. And the Dhobi, he calls out to Shri Ram. And Shri Ram goes closer to the edge of the river. And as Shri Ram goes closer to the edge of the river and he sits down, what will happen? The Dhobi begins to speak. What is the Dhobi saying? Jal pita marat piyasa Dhobi hare bhajani ko. O jal pita marat piyasa Dhobi hare bhajani ko. The Dhobi is looking at Shri Ram. He doesn't know Shri Ram. And he's standing in the river and he's looking at Ram and he says, you have no water, I'm thirsty. You have no water, I'm thirsty. And Shri Ram smiles, he says, no, I have no water. I have no water. The Dhobi say, you didn't hear? You didn't hear? And Shri Ram says, hear? Didn't hear what? And the Dhobi says, you didn't hear? Well, let me tell you. How much times people call you on the phone and say, you're here? Well, let me tell you. For me, can't even answer my phone. So you're telling me, I'm sure about that. And the minute you call me and I realize it's gossip, I gone before you even know. I gone. I don't want to be a part of it. And so the Dhobi begins to speak. Doi rahi chamma ke man gin roya re, doi rahi chamma. Doi rahi chamma ke man gin roya re, doi rahi chamma. You know what this song is saying? This song saying that you could stand up in the river and use the soap to wash the clothes and they go get clean. But they didn't have no amount of soap you could take and scrub your mind to get it clean. It have no amount of soap that you could put and scrub your mind in a scrubbing board to get it clean. The only thing that will get it clean is keeping the good company. Binu Satsang vivekana hoy, Ram kripa binu sura banasoi. The only thing that will get it clean is to build a relationship and a bond with Bhagwan, with God. For when all else fails, only God will help us. We sat home this morning to do puja to Mother Durga. And while we are doing the puja, one funeral passed, and next funeral passed, and next funeral passed, and next funeral passed, and next funeral passed. And I say to them, how many people dead? And in my mind I'm saying, thank God I'm not dead. Every morning you get up, you ought to say, thank God for another day. Thank you that you allowed me to see another day, Bhagwan. Do rahe chamwa ke man ki na roya re, do rahe chamwa. The Dobi says, you didn't hear? Mata Sita, she's in family way. She's pregnant. She's sitting on the throne and she's the queen. And everybody happy and celebrating. But what they don't know is something I know. You ever know something that nobody else don't know? Hello? We are all Trinidadians. We don't know nothing and we just say we know. True or not? When you're in your gear, don't lie. Shake your head so. Shake your head, everybody. You don't know, but you pretend that you know to find out. Isn't it? And so, he says, you don't know? Mata Sita is pregnant, but not for Rama. She's pregnant for Ravan. Everybody know your business better than you. They don't think that you even know yourself. Do you know that? They don't think about you that you didn't even dream of knowing for yourself. The world that we live in a very confused world. In the Ramayana, Goswami Tulsidas he says we live in a world among people who throwing water on other people's house when their own house burning down. And they didn't mind their own business to recognize that. Goswami Tulsidas writes that in the Ramayana. He says because you're so concerned about everything and everybody else that you have not placed emphasis on what you're supposed to. And you all know gossip spread like wildfire. You all know that? Hello? You all don't know that? Gossip spread like wildfire. 1,000,000 good things happening. Nobody says anything, you know. The minute something bad happens, well, what you consider to be bad, everybody, the whole world knows. And so, Shri Ram, hearing this, what will happen? It says Shri Ram hears this, the Ramayana says, slanderous allegation. Listen to the words that come. Listen to the words that Goswami Tulsidas uses to talk about what is being said. Slanderous allegation. If it is proper, I don't know. I'm just reading the exact thing from the book. How much times allegations have been made about you slandering your name? Hello? How much times? I have news for you, you know. You can't expect everybody to like you. Do you all agree with that? I can't expect everybody to like me, Kelly. I can't expect everybody to like me. And I know that. You know why? Because not everybody have good taste. That's simply the reason why. Not everybody is going to like you. Not everybody is going to love you. Because not everybody has good taste. Always remember that. Like Karaili. The first time you eat it, you didn't like it because you didn't like the taste. But after you eat it more than once, what happened? You love Karaili, isn't it? Well, I not like Karaili. I like sugar cake. Tonight, Shri Ram, hearing this, what he does? Shri Ram goes back to the kingdom quickly. And going back to the kingdom quickly, listen to what he does. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Sing with me. Jai Ram, Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. बन बेलूता सन अंधिकारे तेहि बूसर कर देख हराए तरत तरत कह तेहि न पाए जय हे चरित देर गुराई जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम. Sing with me everybody. Jai Ram Shri. I want to hear you. Jai Jai Shri Ram. Jai Jai. I can't hear you. Turn up your volume. Jai Jai Rama. Sing with me. Jai Ram Shri Rama. Shri Ram Jaya. जय जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम. Shri Ram, he now gives thought to what has been said to him. And giving thought to what has been said to him, Shri Ram goes back into the kingdom. And going back into the kingdom, he now sits and Shri Ram begins to think. But he is not thinking about himself. He is thinking about the name of his father. Listen to what he is thinking of. The name of his. And then he begins to think about all the citizens of Ayodhya. And then finally he begins to think of the character of Mata. Listen to what he thinks about last. He's thinking about the character of Mata Sita, but last, not first. Because without a doubt in his mind, he knows that what is being said is a lie. It is untrue. He knows that the character of Mata Sita is pure and untouched. He knows this. So he thinks about that last. A man takes a lifetime to build a character. And it takes one idle gossiper sitting down home with a phone and nothing to do with their life to spoil and tarnish the character of a good person. Is that true? Is that true? Turn to the person next to you and tell them, when you have nothing to do and nothing good to say, put your finger on your lip. Tell them. Tell them. Turn to the person next to you and tell them, your phone is not a toy. Tell them, your phone is to be used for emergencies. Tell them, it is not Facebook. Again, I know it's Fastbook. You go there because you're fast. You want to see everybody's business. Did I just say that? Is that true? Is that true? Adi Dev say yeah. So I'm good with that. It says, Shri Ram now thinks about the character of Mata Sita. And remaining quiet, he sends. Who is he calling out to? Listen. Suni Prabhu Bachana Hidaya Biloka Jagata Janani Sab Jug Jora Sab Jug Jora. Together. Jai Ram Shri Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. He summons his brothers, and summoning his brothers, he begins to tell them what he has heard. And beginning to tell them what he has heard, he says to Lakshmana, he says, "Oh Lakshmana, Pratkal. Pratkal means early in the morning. Pratkal, early in the morning. I want you to saddle the horses and I want you to take Mata Sita into the forest in the ashram of her guru. Take her away. Being given the instruction, Lakshmana says absolutely nothing. Mata Sita is leaving the next morning and she has no clue. When will you be leaving? When will I be leaving? And when I say leaving, I'm not saying leaving your home to come to the yajna. I'm saying leaving this world to go to a place where we don't know what we will meet, who will we meet, what it will be like. When will we be leaving? Turn to the person next to you and ask them, how long you have again? Ask them. Ask them. Auntie Ina, ask him, how long you have again? Tell them, say, I know how long you have again. Tell them. Tell them. Laura, tell him, I know how long you have again. So you'll live till you're dead. Tell them. You'll live until you die. But until that time, live every day and every moment as though it is your last. Enjoy your existence. Keep the company of those who will help you to be happy and to enjoy life. Keep the company of those who don't discuss anybody else. And I'm not telling you that, no. I live that. I practice that. Now more than ever. And so, as morning comes, what will happen? Mata Sita is awakened. And as Mata Sita is awakened, Mata Sita, she sits on the chariot. And something is about to happen. Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. Mata Sita, she's confused. Mata Sita has no clue why she's on the chariot. She has no clue why she's being taken into the forest that she's just spent 14 years in. Why is she being taken there? And Mata Sita is asking Lakshmana, where are you taking me? And Lakshmana gives no answer. And Mata Sita sitting there on the chariot, Mata Sita becomes frightened. And when you become frightened, the first thing you want to do is what? She begins to cry. And as Mata Sita is crying, Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. The kahani is about to begin. What will happen? Sunlo pavan Ram kahani. ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी हो. ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी. ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी हो. ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी हो. भक्त हितकारी. भक्त हितकारी हो. भक्त
हितकारी
भक्त हितकारी ओ भक्त हितकारी
भक्त हितकारी भक्त हितकारी
ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ओ ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी
ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी
हमने तुमने खत कंब में का प्रहलाद बजायो रामा का प्रहलाद बजायो हमने तुमने कहत कंब में का प्रहलाद बजाए रामा का प्रहलाद बजायो हमने तुमने कहत कंब में काहे प्रहलाद बजायो ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ओ ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी
ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी
ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रेदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् इदं गात्रेदं नाम मम ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं गात्रेदं नाम मम ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ओ ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी
ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी
कोई न ले जय धन बांध के गटरिया
कोई नाले जय धन बांध के गटरिया
कोई न ले जय धन बांध के गटरिया
कोई नाले जय धन बांध के गटरिया
बांध के गटरिया ओ बांध के गटरिया
बांध के गटरिया हो बांध के गटरिया
बांध के गटरिया ओ बांध के गटरिया
बांध के गटरिया हो बांध के गटरिया
कोई न ले जय धन बांध के गटरिया
कोई नाले जय धन बांध के गटरिया
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः स्वाहा ओम ऐं सरस्वत्यै नमः स्वाहा ओम सर्वेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा ओम उमामेश्वराय नमः ओम वाणीरण्यगर्भाय नमः ओम सचिप्रन्भ्यो नमः ओम मातृपितृ चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः ओम इष्टदेवताय नमः ओम ग्रामदेवताय नमः ओम स्थानदेवताय नमः ओम दशदिक्पालदेवताय नमः ओम सर्वेभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमः ओम हरिमर्कटमर्कटाय नमः ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात् 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 चातुर्थे त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
सुगन्धि पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात् स्वाहा
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात् त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात् त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कनकुमारी च नेमे तन्नो भगवते प्रचोदयात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कनकुमारी नेमे तन्नो भगवते प्रचोदयात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कनकुमारी च नेमे तन्नो भगवते प्रचोदयात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कनकुमारी च नेमे तन्नो भगवते प्रचोदयात् ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः स्वाहा ओम हरिमर्कटमर्कटाय नमः स्वाहा ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमः स्वाहा 5 shares सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामय सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्भवे स्वाहा ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ कालकालाय विद्महे कालतीताय धीमहि तन्नो कालः प्रचोदयात् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय स्वाहा ॐ सर्वदेवी सर्वदेवताय नमः स्वाहा ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 सर्वपापहरं देवं गाङ्ग्यं निर्मलं जलम् आचमनं यादत्त गृहाणा परमेश्वर लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गरीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्दं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शिरसा नमामि वनस्पतिरसुरभूतो गन्धार्यो गणरूतमा आग्रे सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं मृते ग्रहीतां योर stretch your hands यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मन्तर्कृतानिश्च तानि तानि प्रक्षिणा प्रक्षिणा प्रदे प्रदे ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो 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 भगवते वासुदेवाय. Tonight is a night and an evening of celebration. This evening I pay obeisance to the feet of my mother, but this evening I want to pay tribute to my beloved father. And so I pray to Bhagwan that wherever his soul may be, may he be happy and proud to have a son like me. May his soul rejoice in the realms of the heavens and dwell in the company of the Devatas. This is my prayer, this is my petition. If you know me, you will know that I am not a mother's child, but I am a grandmother's child. When I think of her, and when I think of the contribution that she has made, and I think of the sacrifices that she made, I say thank God that He chose her to be my grandmother and nobody else. And in our puja today, I placed the murti of Lord Krishna, and mentally I said to Lord Krishna, whatever merits can be conveyed out of this, don't even give it to my father. I'm begging you, give it to my grandmother. That's the love that I had for her. And I'm not saying that. I mean that. And if you were ever privileged to see the relationship that she and I shared, It was not grandson and grandmother. It was best friend and buddy. That's what it was. She had been around, I know she'll be really, really happy. But I pray that Bhagwan, Paramatma, Sri Ram will bless her, wherever she is. This evening, let us all stand as we join in the closing arati. This evening we send our love and we send our positive vibration top pitris, wherever they are. May Bhagwan bless them. I beg of you, Bhagwan, may you bless them. This is my prayer. Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki,
Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki,
Kirati Kalita Lalita Siya Piti,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Namat Brahma Dika Muni Narada,
Namat Brahma Dika Muni Narada,
Valmika Vijnana Visharada,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Suprasanagari Sheshayanusharada,
Sukha Sanhari Sheshayanusharada,
Varani Pavana Sutagirathaniti,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Vavatavida Puranaya Sadasa,
Vavatavida Puranaya Sadasa,
Shaho Shastra Sabagram Kanakurasa,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Muni Janadana Santana Kosaravasa,
Muni Janadana Santana Kosaravasa,
Sadayacha Sammata Sabahiti,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Gavat Sampata Shambhu Bhavani,
Bhavat Sankata Shambhu Bhavani,
Arugat Sambhava Muni Vejnani,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Vyasayati Kavi Punj Bakani,
Vyasayadi Kavi Bhuja Bakani,
Kaka Bhushunde Karurate Ahiti,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Kali Malahada Nivishaya Rasapiki,
Kalimalarani Vishayaraswati
Subhaka Singara Mukti Upatiti,
Arati Shri Ramayana
Hara Rupa Baba Mutriyamiki, Tat Mat Sabnidhi Tulasi ki,
Arati Shri Ramayana
श्री रामायण जी की।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की।
कीरति कले कलले कस्यपि की।
आरती श्री रामायण।
आरति श्री रामायण।
आरती श्री रामायण।
आरति श्री रामायण।
आरती श्री रामायण।
शिव शंकर में दया करो, दुख हरो। शिव शंकर में दया करो, दुख हरो। कृपा सिंधु न डरो, दया करो। शिव शंकर में दया करो, दुख हरो। कृपा सिंधु न डरो, कृपा सिंधु न डरो, दया करो। शिव शंकर में दया करो, दुख हरो। शिव शंकर में दया करो, दुख हरो। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय। गीता गंगा च गायत्री, सीता सत्य सरस्वती। ब्रह्मा विद्या ब्रह्मावली, त्रिसंध्या मुक्तगेहिनी। अर्धमाता चिदानंदा, भवगनी वैनाशिनी। वेदत्रय परानंद, तत्त्वरित ज्ञान मंजनी। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट से हनुमान चुरावे, मन कर्म वचन ध्यान जो लावे। जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शतवार पाठ करोए, जूटे वंदे महासुख होए। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव। त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति
ओम शांति
ओम शांति ओम शांति Bhagwan. I say thank you for all the kind mercies you have bestowed upon me. I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, again and again. Shiva Shankar mein daya karo, dukh haro. प्रभु जी सदा ही कृपा हम पे बनाए रखना। प्रभु जी सदा ही कृपा हम पे बनाए रखना। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। रच रामचंद्र भगवान की। Turn to each other with love from your heart. Sita Ram, Sita Rama, सीताराम कहे जाहि बेलिरा के रामा जाहि बेलिरा के रामा काहे बेली रहिए सीताराम सीतारामा सीताराम सीतारामा सीताराम सीतारामा। जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी अम्बे भवानी अम्बे भवानी अम्बे भवानी अम्बे भवानी जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी दुर्गा भवानी काली भवानी दुर्गा भवानी शक्ति भवानी जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी जग जननी माँ अम्बे भवानी बोलो बोलो अयोध्या नाथ सिया पति रामचंद्र की। आसन पर बैठिए। मेरे सोल प्लीज बी सीटेड।
हे अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई हे अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई हे आनंद भई रामानंद भई आनंद भई रामानंद भई हे आनंद भई रामानंद भई आनंद भई रामानंद भई हे अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई। हे रामचंद्र को जन्म भई है रामचंद्र को जन्म भई है रत्ना भूमि चाहिए ओ रत्ना भूमि चाहिए अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई। कर बसोने को बनी है ये फलना कर बसोने को बनी है ये फलना झूलत राम सखी ए झूलत राम सकीर सकीर अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई आनंद भई रामानंद भई आनंद भई रामानंद भई आनंद भई रामानंद भई आनंद भई रामानंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई अयोध्या जो आनंद भई। जननी मैना जियो बेन राम जननी मैया जियो बेन राम ओ जननी मैना जियो बेन राम जननी मैया जियो बेन राम 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 अरे जननी मैना जियो बेन राम जननी मैया जियो बेन राम अरे राम लखन सिया बन को सिधारे 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 अरे दशरथ सच गए प्राण अरे दशरथ सच गए प्राण जननी मैया जियो बिन राम जननी मैया जियो बिन राम ओ जननी मैया जियो बिन राम जननी मैया जियो बिन राम 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 जिएंगे बिन राम जियो बिन राम जियो बिन राम जियो बिन
मैना जियो बेन राम
ओरे ओ जननी मैना जियो बिन राम
जननी मैना जियो बेन राम
अरे ओ जननी मैना जियो बिन राम.
Well, if I go to speak, it's about 2 to 3 hours, but I get 2 or 3 seconds. I will just tell you about me and Pundit Sunil, our bond, our relationship, and how we are like father and son. You see, I sum it up like this. If you have 99 cents and you can't say you have $1, you must have that 1 cent to make it $1. And that 1 cent on both sides for me and for Pundit Sunil is to make us complete. Right? As I always tell him, parents take care of children when they're small, and when parents get old, children take care of them. And that is the relationship I and Pundit Ji share together with me and my family. Thank you. God bless you.
बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम.
Okay, one more thing. Pundit, as Mrs. Prasad said, Nadar, has everything that he could possibly dream of. I don't know from inside if he's happy or not, but his happiness lies in making you happy, in comforting you. I have seen that over the years I was with him, right? And I know that he values each and every one. All these years we have been praying good health, strength, growth, and everything good, right? I love Panditji with my whole heart. I think I have a whole heart. And one thing I would like to pray for, and I'd like you to join me for. He has everything except this one thing, eh? So we're going to ask Bhagwan to bless him immensely so he could master the art of time management. If everything else worked, that might work. Anyhow, folks, thank you for coming and taking part in this little program that we had this evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Meet your friends, laugh, sing, dance, come and meet Pundit, whatever. Have a great night. Sitaram.
Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. The executive and members of the Bharat Singh